Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Balatro. Here, I was looking to get some more practice on black deck and stumbled into enough econ jokers at the start of the run to find and afford an early Baron to get a high card build online. Enjoy the video. Honestly, in multiplayer though, I'd probably still make that same play and just take the life loss. Like, I think an early trading card in multiplayer is probably worth -1 life. Is there any way to practice with lives? Play multiplayer, but... For Nana. I think we're too likely to get over the interest threshold with the... Uh-oh. I guess we don't necessarily need the Lusty if we have the banana now. It's a joker you will never take. Doesn't exist. Nearly every joker in this game has contextual use cases that make it worth considering. Probably every joker. Even Jimbo saves runs at times? Yeah, there's like just no reason not to take an early Jimbo a lot of times. Unless you're trying to lose. Because it, like, costs you $1 and you're more likely to, like, earn that back in the form of spare hands. Right, like, all it has to do is net you one additional remaining hand and it's paid for itself. This is guaranteed $4, so we'd have to hit 2.
Well met.
So let's take this, and this has upside as well. So yeah, it's just way better to play the pair there. Gray. Thank you for the 3 months. I think I want these. The Jack was tempting, just because it's another face card, it's a heart. Wow, that's a freebie. Wow.
Well met.
Haruga, thank you for the prime. This may be the greatest to-do list of all time. Although... Okay, you can go. Does make the telescope a lot worse. That actually kind of seems fine. Just looking to make pairs. And discard queens. Could even discard a pair of queens here. I don't want this to win, and I think it might not. Beautiful. Wait a minute. Okay. So it's what? 40 times 20. I'm not gonna do math here. Jim, thank you for the super chat. Whoops. I'm not sure I understand the Joker trigger counting. I've seen you do. Does Balatro have a a content on this. No, Zano does, I believe. But basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to count how many on-scoring effects, so things like glass, idol, to a lesser extent bloodstone, and photograph, and try and balance that out with how many trigger effects you have. That includes the original card trigger, the red seals if you have them, and then any like re-trigger jokers, so things like Mime, Sock and Buskin, and Hack would be examples of that. You're trying to make the number of scoring as close to the number of triggers as possible. When in doubt, you kind of want to bias towards the scoring effects. Red seal. Straight flush. Okay, we've finally been let down by the to-do list. Well, I gotta tell you, that 2's gonna go on a journey here. We have telescope. We have telescope. Okay, let's get that high card juice in here. Cool. It's maybe a concerning boss blind. That's something to do with all that extra money, and we get our discards back. We want the 3 of a kind to proc here. Yep. Preserve the Fool. Alright, we're discarding 7s. There's one. I should have given myself an extra discard. Let's just break some stuff, since it's early. I'll take that. One roll. Who's our boss blind? The Good. I think we can make this work against the Good. It's a lot of money. It certainly has the potential to be, doesn't it? We're going to be able to see those and discard them anyway, because any hand wins here. Matador value. There's been a lot of that going around, hasn't there? Unfortunately, it landed on kings. Fortunate that we got a temperance. Yeah, we should have that in the telescope now. Okay. Red seal? Ooh. Okay, nice. We did not get good here. It's always immolate, right? One, two. Oh, wait. This is actually just a really good baseball card. Okay. And we got the cryptid anyway. Alright, now we just need to find Perkio, smiley face. It's a big old skip for me. Red seal? It's a blue seal. We don't really need it, though. What's our boss blind? House. Doctor House? I don't know if I want to try and find the deja vu first. Well, that said. No, we won't. There's never a world where we needed the cryptid right now. Kind of goes crazy with this setup. In place of the Matador. Does make it harder to get 6 cents value because we only have one more 6 left, but like, what if we just choose to be skilled at this game? Look, this is obviously a king. I didn't see, but it looked like a king to me, and this is clearly a 6. Oh! Oh, it was a jack anyway. Imagine how funny that would have been, though. No. No. Wait, I should be looking for 6s as well, which I wasn't there. Start with 0 discards? Okay, but... Deja vu. Okay, net positive on the king front. Alright, so probably do want to find some more 6s still. Or maybe some strengths. Or the 5s. Well, they're not for the... I mean... It has to be done, right? Let's do this. into this. Sure. Spaceman. Need a little more from you here. Technically not the longest possible strength journey, true. Alright, if there's a 6 in here, we kill, or we keep the, okay. We don't keep the 6th sense, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to find a new way to get tarot cards. 0 discards! Oh my god. Every time this Space Joker hits, I get closer and closer to being able to replace the bowl, too. Egg. Red seal. Oh! On a king. That's what we crypted. Look, we'll still see what we can do with that, too, but, Holy! I'll take another one of you. And you, oh my god. Okay, just need to find that king now. Not you. We're just playing hands. Spaceman, save yourself. Okay, well this is just gonna win now, isn't it? This does reward our patience. With, like the, cryptid especially. Red seal? Well, should have been more specific here. Stop, Spaceman, come on, dude. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Okay. Never mind. You're cool again. There it is. Holy. I'm sorry I said those mean things about you, Spaceman. Don't die, dude. I've got it well under control, thank you. Not only did I not die, that was very much money positive. $12 kings. I think I can get out of the bungler now. Buy this. One hand type. Seems pretty easy for fellas such as myself. Looking for a mime now. Can't believe Roffle took the die when Chatter said not to die. SMH, yeah. Can't believe it either. Okay, that's a full voucher cleared at least. It doesn't do anything positive for me right now, though. That's good. Where mime? The Matador's back. Thank you, Showman. By what ante do you typically need Observatory Perkio to make it to Nan-Inf? Depends on the deck, depends on the build, depends on how many blueprints and brainstorms you have copying it. There's no general rule or number that it can be applied there. But a lot more than you think is what I've experienced with trying to set that up. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Spaceman is working twice as hard as he usually does. Maybe we're onto something. Yeah, you just gotta threaten him with death. Or die, sorry. Okay. Showman strikes again. Sure. Midas. Thank you for the super chat. Best tip to unlock Invisible Joker? I'm kind of buns. I have no idea what the unlock requirement is for any Joker anymore. So I'm sorry, I can't help you. It's annoying.
Well met.
Excuse me. What are you doing to me? Okay. That was infuriating. Thank you, Spaceman. At least I know Spaceman's got me. Also, bye-bye. Thank you for the 25... Oh, no, sorry. Falumpa Dump. Thank you for the 25 gifted. Okay, we're no longer playing on black deck. We've done it. Our view. What's our high card? 29 or 19? Why did I roll there? Rewarded for stupidity? Must be a streamer. Flint, my greatest nemesis. Oh, welcome, Saucy. Do kind of want to fix my deck some. I guess we're probably at the point where we don't want the Showman anymore. 20 queens. 0 queens, so we gotta strong these. So, Showman probably should actually go, right? I just like him because he's got a silly mustache. Find that other queen. Look. I'll give that 3 a chance. Sorry, now it's a 4. Oh yeah, we gotta work out the symmetry here. How's that? Obama. We're doing it because it's funny. Okay, see you later, buddy. Thank you for your service. I did not consider how long it was gonna take hands to resolve now that we've got the double reserve park in, though. Yeah, we probably still do get decent value off of the high card levels. Yep. Just goes to show the more you build your city around parking lots, the longer it takes to get anything done. I hated him for speaking the truth. Did you mention once that you played baseball? Was it college or pro, or what was it? Well, I played through high school. I was okay. I played against a lot of fellas that went on to play college and pro ball, or played with and against. But I was just kind of like a above average. Like I would hit anywhere between like the 2 and the 6 slot for
Well met.
like a competitive D1 high school. But I wasn't like a superstar or anything. And I was also a terrible pitcher, but a pretty decent first baseman. World's okay as baseball player? Well, like, to even make the team, I was like probably an above average high school baseball player, but like an above average high school player has no chance at like going pro. Probably could have played for like smaller colleges or definitely community college, but I don't know. I had a difficult enough time going to class as it was. JUCO transfer? No, I went to college to do important things. Like stay home from class so that I could play WoW. Thank you very much. And have time to waste playing baseball, playing a children's game.
Well met.
Amazing Nathan, thank you for the prime. Whoops. Alternate reality, Roffle is in the MLB? No, very much not. Even when I was younger and good at baseball, I was still much better at slow pitch softball than I was at like hitting a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. So really my calling was just like professional slow pitch softball or beer league softball. That would have been where my potential professional career lies. You a lefty, yes. Hence, like, being relegated to first base. And having my, like, my freshman year high school coaches look at me being a tall lefty and say, you're gonna pitch. And I'm like, but coach, I've never done that before. I don't throw hard. And they're like, I don't care. You're gonna pitch. And then they saw me pitch. And they're like, okay, you were right. But we're still gonna force you out there anyway. Streamer could never throw. They would bring me in as like a change in look. I was basically like the Tom Glavine. That doesn't make sense though because he's a starter. I just throw. I actually did have a decent changeup, but that was about it. But also like my changeup or my fastball is like good pitchers' changeup speed. So it's like. It was more for the contrast of I would come in after somebody throwing in the, mid-90s, low to mid-90s, and then everything would look like a changeup coming out of my hand. I don't... just take a gamble. It's a red seal, right? Easy. Is the top speed of a middle school girl? To be clear. Like, I could maybe, if I pulled back, I could probably hit 80s. But, like, that wasn't impressive for the competition that I was. Maybe hit low 80s on a good day. I could probably throw harder now than I did then. Because I spent too much time running and not enough time in the weight room when I was in high school. Let's get out of you. You'll come back around. Egg. Now you can throw harder in Balatro instead. True. True, I have been known to do that. I'm way too British to understand any of this. Yeah, it's like Kali said, it's basically like cricket, but like with freedom instead. You wouldn't understand it. What am I looking for here? Blueprint brainstorm. Overstock. So in when I was working, we had a slow pitch softball league that we were a part of, and some of my coworkers were Sri Lankan. Or from Sri Lanka, and so they didn't know how to play softball, but they knew how to play cricket. But like some of the rules are a little bit different, so I don't know anything about cricket, but I know that we had to really convince them that it's a good idea to, like, have a glove. They wanted to field barehanded, which apparently is a thing in cricket. And then, like, in our first practice, one of them, like, just blasted a ball. And without hesitation, like, took off running with a bat in hand straight at the pitcher's mound. And, the fella pitching almost... almost beat himself, I think. But it was very funny. Anyway. It was a software company, so, like, they were also, at the same time, like, far and away some of the most competent players on our team, so nobody was complaining about that. So violent? No, it wasn't like... it was just... I don't know. Apparently that's what you do in cricket. I have no idea. It's not like he took a swing on him. What's a little appearance of assault between friends? Yeah, it's more like... Not even appearance. It's just like a threat. Like, it's just a silly little threat of violence. Vector, thank you for the bits. Or super chat. Cricket, nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. What is a crumpet, like a musical instrument or something? Us software engineers are very athletic, come on, man. I mean, the ones I played with weren't. But that's okay. It was fun. They believed me to be a god, though, because I was out there just hitting bombs. Which was actually a bad thing, because we played in, like, the casual rules, where that was actually an out. So for the first, like, 8 weeks of the season, the only outs that I made were when I accidentally hit a home run. But this build really gets a lot weaker when you don't happen to find a Baron or a blueprint, doesn't it? Like a 6 and out in backyard cricket. Every time somebody says a cricket term at me, I feel like somebody trying to explain super auto pets to me. Like you're just saying random words. Okay, who dies? Probably what needs to be the, this fella. I'm way too Central European to understand either side of this conversation. You're not missing much, I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh-oh. You're getting a lot of -2s in chat. Voucher isn't worth it. What's the voucher? The Terra voucher? If I'm not mistaken? So I'm pretty sure that no, that's not worth it here. We need jokers, not voucher, or not tarot cards. Our deck is very well set up right now. You ever still script things, like using a Raspberry Pi for real life things? Not really. I was never a good developer to begin with. So as a poor developer, what I did instead was hold internal and external trainings for developers.
Truly a those who can't do teach moment. We're just looking for the blueprint here. They hired you for your baseball skills? Yeah. That's it. Well, I hate to say it, but I think this 4 is not going to make it, folks. Well, we'll give it a chance. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Well, I guess we're on the serpent, so it doesn't count. All right, surely with $215, we'll find a blueprint, right? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I'll take one. I like the money noises. Who doesn't? Takes on average about $216 for a blueprint. Perfect. Never tell me the odds. Wait, that's a nutty... What? Maybe the best negative I've ever seen. Might be the worst boss blind I've ever seen. I actually should have taken that luchador. Yeah, we actually have a new problem at hand here.
Well met.
Sticky wicket. Wait. Is that another cricket term? Thank you for the 2 months. It's not a cricket term, it's a wicket term. What's the difference? Kush. Thank you for the bits. With all the baseball talk, could we get a baseball Joker run? We started with it. It was there. I seen it. We don't even have seed money yet, so we're just rolling deep right now. Sure. We can't get DNA value. It's just really unfortunate that I didn't look ahead to the boss blind. I think we're probably fine with like a 5 of a kind with better copy effects. But we could just die here. Yeah, I think we live with full red seal too, but I'd rather not have to take that. Okay, I'm sorry. We? Actually, that's kind of crazy. Saved. Probably no reason to roll down now either. I think that just wins. And we want to save money to roll down out of the idol. And we don't want the voucher. Okay. As well. Okay. Again, can't get DNA value. Just waste $1. Ryan, thank you for the super chat. Had my first Nan run yesterday, but never saw the reroll voucher and died ante 22 with the full Joker setup. That feels bad. But getting to ante 22 is a very, very good first attempt. You should be proud of that. So, I think it's only a matter of time before you get there. Ship it. I mean, that's practically the score that we're getting already. But we aren't copying optimally once, like, we move out of, or stop getting DNA value. And you go here. You go here. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Well, I mean, we probably just, nah, not into the pillar. The pillar is nasty work here. That, if it weren't exactly into the pillar, I think we could do that. I mean, we can take it to have it. Ooh. The rebate was actually just better. Never mind. Literally never punished. Alright, so probably worth starting to swap to steel, even though we're broke. And we're just like, we might not need to yet, but we should probably at least make some steel. So that we have it ready to go. We want it to be red seal.
Well met.
Zach, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Actually, could have stoned that jack so that we get better rebate if we want to pick that up in the future. The idol is a lot more cooperative this run when we don't need him than last run. Golden Ticket really wants to hang out. Every time I tab out, you get a blueprint. Okay. I mean, no offense, but like, what's stopping you from just continually tapping out? Like, I could use a lot of blueprints right now. Everyone keep tabbing out. No, 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 no. I still need the viewers. I gotta eat. Just that one chatter has the magic touch, apparently. Is it just me or is he playing standing up? No, it's just you. I think that's purely on your end. You're gonna want to get that looked at. Any steel for me? Guess not. Just want to get rid of all these gross non-kings and non-red seals. Nice. What's your problem, man? Does anyone know if you can save scum on mobile? I mean, you might be able to, like, force close. I don't know. Yo, Roffle, does it get boring going for Mara and Mime? Last time it was, does it get boring going for Flush 5? Now it's the same question. But bear in mind. Nope. The beauty of roguelites is that every run is different. Even if the endpoint looks similar, every run is very different. Okay, no DNA value there either. Kind of getting really bad boss blinds without a reroll voucher. I think we still beat E17 once we start copying more effectively. Even with, like, the reduced hand size. I don't think this wins in 1 anymore. Although we did just get plus hand size. Whoops. The only thing that stays the same as the questions chat asks, it's true. It's true. Wow, we really don't have a lot of steel, do we? Maybe if we could start with some flint, then we would inevitably hit the steel. Or have we already seen the flint? This golden ticket is really insistent right now. By God, he's done it. I really want to kill this guy, though. Oh, I can't tell you how tempting it is. We'll get you. We'll get you, Fane. One of these days. Why'd I roll there? It's probably unnecessary, but we have a very high density of gold cards already. Alright, what's happening here? The eye. So we're gonna have to be smart and not use the DNA. Yeah, Cavendish won't leave me alone either. Unfortunately, I think it's a little late for the showman with how poor we are. We're not really doing a serious run anyway, or we wouldn't have started on black deck. So, let's just keep having some fun. We'll open up a Joker slot soon, I'm sure. Wasn't the Troubadour good? Sure, but what do we cut? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Probably want 1 on the Mime, everything else on the Baron. No DNA value. I guess I could have, because we beat it in one hand anyway. But in my head, I wasn't beating it. Raising. There we go, there's our Joker slot. Still haven't gotten an Ecto either. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm way too lazy to do golden ticket right now. So we're just not going to. We're just gonna find a showman here. Or even a rebate. I would rather do a rebate. It is maybe our worst boss blind as well. Kind of unfortunate. I guess the orange one's kind of annoying for us too. Oh, hey, thank you, Spaceman. Mime? You're gonna look silly here in a moment. Why would I move the mime? Whatever happened to shame? I just want to replace Spaceman with the Showman. Hey, there's the baseball card. Akari, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Okay, that's slightly less tedious. Well, would Steel Joker scale on an in front? Not at all. It would make next to no difference. 10x gives you 1 E, 100x gives you 2 E's. You need to get 1,000 for the third, 10,000 for the, like, you're just not getting to those numbers.
Well met.
Doctor, thank you for the prime. And Dandy, thank you for the donation as well. Money. Photograph. Pluto. We're just slowly narrating everything that we see on the screen. World's greatest streamer just dropped. Alright. Just give me the showman that I desire. Or a voucher skip would be cool with how bad my vouchers are right now. Okay, this could also just randomly kill me, so that's fine. Should probably, like, actually make sure that we're copying close to optimally. Instead of just being lazy. Oh my god, what a gift. Okay, so it's like this, right? 4 and 4-ish, depending on how much steel we play. I think it's just good enough, though. The only thing about how Baron Mime runs is how long the scoring takes. Yeah, but you get to hear the fun ding and dong of the money coming into your bank account, though, right? Imagine if every time you deposited a check that happened. Make it a lot more satisfying. Nacho Tong? No, no, no. We don't use checks. Well, yeah, I was referring to the direct deposit going through, but using old terminology. I apologize. It won't happen again. Akram, thank you for the donation. Wait, we found it? Right after I found the rebate, too? That's unfortunate. Streamer is ancient? I've been saying that. Don't act surprised. Why? Why would you do this to me? Alright. Time to get to work, I guess. So many bad boss wasn't suddenly? I know. I was complaining about that, but I'm glad that somebody else is doing it for me now so that I don't get laughed at. But yeah, we've encountered a lot of consecutive bad boss points. Where's Matador? Well, Matador doesn't do anything other than make me die rich. Could at least give me a suit changer here. Slow Joe's Dojo. Thank you for the bits. And congrats on the E11. Very well done. Inspector, thank you for the super chat. How could this happen to me? Oh, God. I don't want to read all those lyrics. I might get DMCA'd. Thank you for the super chat, though.
Well met.
Arkrim. Thank you for the gifted subs. E30, huh? Do you think it's a good idea to develop a joker where it re-triggers all of your jokers whenever you play a hand? I think we have that encrypted, and it's the strongest joker encrypted, which says a lot about how strong it would be. Okay. I'm really just looking for a suit change option here. They had to make it 1.5 chance and it's still the strongest? Yeah. And it's still the strongest encrypted, mind you. Maybe you should have taken that Terror voucher. Oh! My man. I mean, that presents other problems. Like, we kind of needed that showman to get stronger, but... Hella chonky, thank you for the 5 months. Showman next shop, trust. Alright. We kind of need it next shop, don't we?
Met.
Win the fire. Thank you for the prime. Yeah, E31. It looks like we're just going to end up in the same spot as the last run, aren't we? Well, that's one step closer to Omen Globe, which is one step closer to Ectogasm. Probably should just buy an uncommon Joker somewhere. You're uncommon. You're good money, though. Stonks. We found a voucher skip. Okay. It's uncommon. don't even know if we necessarily get through this as it is. Take the skip. Wait. That jack is still trolling me. Bane! I don't know what our top end score is, so let's find it. That's on Asmongold's dead rat that fell through a wall. At least the suffering is over. Oh? I mean, we already effectively have a Joker slot, but these are two very good vouchers that I wish I had previously. And we're poor, though. I can't afford $1 per card played. Are you kidding me? Did anyone pay attention to my score? Because I wasn't. E25? That's just not right. I think you made a typo there. My dude! Thank you for the bits. No! We're poor again now. Okay. Well, the YouTube chat was on top of things here. You gotta step up, Twitch. Oh, God, it hurts so bad. Yeah, we're getting tariffed way too hard right now.
Well met.
Ren is rendering. That checks out. Thank you for the prime. Okay, so we're probably dead next ante. Giga dead. And another miserable boss blind. Surely, wait. Actually, Steel Joker might be close to enough here. That's an E. This guy, man. This guy really gets my goat, you know? Maybe that'll matter. Golden ticket. That might be exactly the E that we need, though. Assuming I don't botch the, Hold? No. This is an attempt to rich Nan Inf with a black deck. Nope. We're just practicing on black deck. I am like probably 19 antes off getting a Perkio in order to have a chance at Nan Inf here. So, maybe like 18 or 19 antes ago, if we had started off with a Perkia, we could have had a chance at it. Yeah, this is just a casual run. What about Serpent Mime? It's not going to happen. We're not on Plasma. Is Black Deck hard, or do you think it's bad? Those are the same thing. It's bad. It's hard because it's bad. Oh! We almost got there. Actually, very close. If only I had added a little bit more steel. Like, twice as much steel. More than twice as much steel. If only this were at like 40x or something. Why didn't we pick up Cavendish? You're right, that's my mistake. Alright, good run. Good attempt. And goodbye. I know because of the additional scoring from Steel should have slightly favored retriggers, so it's 4 and 4 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, no.